Welcome back to our channel. Today, we delve deeper into the historical and spiritual bond between Reverend Jesse Jackson and the island of Jamaica, a relationship that transformed the landscape of Caribbean American diplomacy. As the world mourns his passing at 84 on September 17, 2026, we reflect on how Jackson did not just visit Jamaica, he championed it as a vital part of the global Black family. Jackson's connection to Jamaica was cemented through a legendary friendship with the late Prime Minister Michael Manley. During the 1970s, as Manley sought a new international economic order, Jackson became his most vocal ally in the United States. He saw Jamaicans struggle against economic dependency as a mirror of the African American struggle for civil rights, famously stating that the Atlantic Ocean did not divide the two nations, but connected them as a single trade route. One of his most significant contributions was his role as a champion for the Caribbean reparation movement. In 2015, Jackson was a keynote speaker at the International Reparations Summit, where he lent his powerful voice to CARICOM's call for justice. He argued that the wealth of the West was built on the backs of enslaved people in places like Jamaica, and a moral debt remained unpaid. His advocacy also extended to the third border concept, where he pushed the US government to treat the Caribbean not as a backyard, but as a primary partner. He was a frequent critic of the banana wars in the 1990s, where he stood with Jamaican farmers against trade rulings that favored large US corporations, arguing that destroying the island's agriculture base would only lead to social instability. The depth of this bond was perhaps most visible in 2013, when Jackson received South Africa's highest honor for foreigners alongside former Jamaican Prime Minister P.J. Patterson. Seeing these two titans standing together was a symbolic high point for the Pan-African movement, representing the unified front of the U.S. civil rights struggle and Caribbean sovereignty. Jackson's influence also permeated the Jamaican diaspora. Through his work with Operation Black Vote and his presidential campaigns, he energized thousands of Jamaicans living in New York, Miami, and London, teaching them that their political power was a tool for change both in their new homes and back on the island. As we look back at his long life, from the streets of Selma to the halls of power in Kingston, we see a man who believed in the Rainbow Coalition that was truly international. Even as he battled the progressive super-nuclear parsley in his final decade, his commitment to Jamaica never wavered. He remained an unstoppable force, a tree shaker who spent his last years ensuring that the world did not forget the economic plight of small island nations. Reverend Jesse Jackson's death in February 2026 is a heavy loss, but his legacy in Jamaica is secured. He proved that the fight for justice is a global relay race, and he carried the torch with a Caribbean rhythm in his heart. Thanks for joining us as we honor a man who truly was a citizen of the world. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the link on screen now to watch another Jamaican content.